Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DonDon Gaming back at with another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over the new intensity packs and cards here in Nba2K23 Myteam, as well as that, nearing the end of the video, we are going to be going over the Andre Iguodala new takeover card today. So, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new, and let's get right into it. So, starting off with Tyson Chandler, only center, 87 offense, 895 defense, 7'1", 7'3" wingspan, only hot spots right under, if not right next to the basket. 6 silvers, 10 golds, and 1 Hall of Fame badges. Pretty solid finishing badges all around. He's got posterizer, masher, bad down punisher, arrow, which is pretty nice. He has vice grip as a playmaking badge, which is definitely very helpful for a big man, as well as that he's definitely going to be legit on the defensive end. Looking at his stats, he has 90-91 rebounding, 57 speed with ball, which is not great, but great interior, decent slide quickness, really good block, amazing inside scoring besides the draw foul and post moves and stuff like that, but can't really shoot the ball, but definitely high in the athleticism. Animation, he has Marcus Morris Sr.'s jump shot. Don't know how that is, but he does have that on normal timing, basic, leaner, basic dribble style. He's definitely a very solid center. I'll compare him basically to like a Rudy Gobert. That's probably my best comparison for him. Comparing him to the Rudy Gobert here. I'm like, is Rudy Gobert better? I would say definitely. Like, especially in the mid-range. At least Rudy Gobert can hit the mid-range. But Tyson Chandler's way faster. A little bit better in the defense, depending on what you want. Like, with a better block, better steal, better perimeter. But they're pretty much this, but he's better laterally. And as well as that, he has way better speed with ball. So it's like, athleticism-wise, Tyson Chandler's your guy. But more around on defense, I would say definitely go with Rudy Gobert. Because look at Rudy Gobert and his gold badges and Hall of Fame badges, as well as that Tyson Chandler is way better finisher. So it just depends on what you want from your center. But these guys are definitely, no questionly, definitely very similar. Moving on to the next card we have here is Marcus Smart. Point guard, shooting guard, 85 offense, 96 defense. Hot zones from both the corners. One from the right side of wing, one from in front of the key, but a little bit more in the mid-range. And right as under the basket. 1 bronze badge, 7 silvers, 8 golds, and 1 Hall of Fame badges. Pretty solid finishing badges all around for a guard. Definitely, this bull is definitely going to be very interesting to see on a guard. Catch and shoot, comeback kid, and slippery off balls as shooting badges. Playmaking badges are pretty elite as well. All the more is pretty much silver, besides quick first step, which is on bronze. And defensively, we all know what Marcus Smart's going to do. If y'all did not watch the NBA last year, the finals, Marcus Smart. Wow, I don't know why I said DeMarcus Cousins. Marcus Smart definitely showed his way on the defensive end, so we got all the defensive stuff that you pretty much want. 65 rebounding all around, 84 speed with ball, 86 ball handling, which is very nice. Defensively, stats awesome, besides in the block, which isn't the greatest, and 74 interior. It's not very high, but it is pretty decent. We would add a shoe onto him, plus maybe a coach that can boost that up. You're pretty much looking at low 80s, if not high 70s. Great driving, dunk. Everything else in the inside scoring is pretty much in the mid 70s. Really good three-point win at 78 and a 79 mid-range. And athleticism, pretty solid as well. Animations, he has his own base on normal timing, normal leaner, and Trae Young dribble sigs. Motion style is elite with Kevin Durant escape, John Wall cross, and Trae Young behind the back. Marcus Smart is definitely one of the best budget point guards in the game. If y'all are definitely balling on a budget, I definitely would advise you guys to pick up this Marcus Smart. He is going to be him. Moving on to our last amethyst of this set. We have power forward center Zion Williamson. 92 offense, 83 defensive. Hot zones basically everywhere inside the paint, besides from the left wing and the key mid range, and as well as that from 3-pointer. 1 bronze, 15 silvers, 8 golds, and 1 Hall of Fame badges. Every single finishing badge in the game. Slippery is on bronze. Limitless Takeoff is his Hall of Fame badge. Everything else is on gold or silver. No shooting badges, but you can add stuff onto them like blinders, catch and shoot, corner, green machine, guard up. So he's not like he can't shoot. Playmaking badges, he has needle threader, post, playmaker, and vice grip. Defensive wise, definitely a little bit lackluster, but for Zion Williamson, but definitely has a lot of key ones that are pretty important for him. 80 rebounding all around, 77 speed with ball, 78 ball handling. Defense is it's higher than I thought, but definitely not super great either. This 50 steal is definitely going to be a killer. But inside athleticism is literally exactly what you expect from a Zion. 74 3-point, which is very high in my opinion for amethyst. But he's Denny Abdia, lower base, Zion upper, normal, leaner, pro, dribble style, and regular Zion Williamson 6. He's pretty solid, but I still think he's pretty garbage though. So like if you guys really want a center, I advise you guys to get Zion. But otherwise, you guys don't really need Zion because there's so many other better options in my opinion. But Yeah, but moving on to Ben Wallace, 85 offense, 99 defense, as always. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, just like Tyson Chandler, only inside is his hot zones. 4 golds, 8 silvers, 15 golds, and 3 Hall of Fame badges. Finishing badges, pretty much everything you would want. Definitely is missing like stuff like acrobat, limitless takeoff, maybe slippery off ball that you can add on to him, or slithery, sorry. No shooting badges come with him, but you can add basically every single shooting badge onto him besides corner, deadeye, and limitless. But you don't need that because they do have a 25 3-pointer and a 45 mid-range. 5 scribble on gold, needle thread on silver, and post playmaker on bronze. Defensively, though, is where this guy's going to be very elite, but it also could be very killer for him, just depending about what his height or how he is in game compared to like people like a Rudy Gobert, a Tyson Chandler, a Sabonis, a Zay Jr. Like looking at all these big stars that we have in the game, it's just going to be interesting how Ben Wallace can actually play with them since he is only 6'9". But everything else about his stats are pretty much in the mid 80s, if not mid 80s, low 90s. Besides with his speed, besides his ball handling and his shooting, but he's definitely probably the best Ben Wallace that we're going to have at the start of the year. Ayo Dosunmu's lower base, Delano Branton as his upper, normal release time or normal leaner. Joel Embiid dribble sigs, dribble style, and everything else is basically basic and normal. So he definitely can't dribble, but for Ben Wallace, though, he's definitely going to be used on defense. He's going to be very liable on the offensive end unless you can get him into dunking and just give him in the paint. Moving on to our next diamond here, we have Victor Oladipo, shooting guard, small forward, 6'4", 6'9" wingspan. Hot zones for basically every side of the 3 besides the key and the right wing. Everything in the mid-range is a hot zone from the key and the wings, and as well as that all in the paint. 5 bronzes, 12 silvers, 20 golds, and 3 Hall of Fame badges. Very solid finishing badges all around. Only thing I'll say you guys probably want to add on to him would probably be Giant Slayer. Every single shooting badge in the game besides corner and limitless that you can't add on to him, which sucks, but he does have a lot of good shooting badges added on to him, which is helpful. Pretty good playmaking badges as well, and defensive-wise, definitely is everything you probably want on a guard. 86 speed with ball, 86 ball handling, 58, 68 rebounding. Defensive-wise, he's pretty solid all around besides in the block and interior, which is not the greatest, but running him at your 2 will probably be perfectly fine. His athleticism is great. His driving dunk, driving layup is very solid, and his shooting is lights out. Animations, Victor Oladipo based on normal. Sorry, I was about to say very quick. My bad, caught myself. Pro leaner, pro dribble style, and Kevin Durant escape, Kyrie cross, and Andrew Wiggins behind the back. He's very meh. It depends on how you play. If you play with a guard that can just this is basically like a smaller Zach LaVine. That's basically what I would give Victor Oladipo. He's basically like a smaller Zach LaVine, but to me a little bit lackluster on like interior defense because he's gonna get bodied and he's not gonna be able to get blocks like that. But on the perimeter, he could probably get steals and stuff. But other than that, he's basically like a little bit worse, but also a little bit better Zach LaVine. It just depends on what you're looking for in your guard. But he's very solid though, in my opinion. Next up, we have the Diamond Zion. Pretty much same exact thing as the Amethyst, just everything else got a little bit upgraded, mainly on the badges. 1 bronze, 10 silvers, 15 golds, and 3 Hall of Fame badges. This time he has fast switch and posterize on Hall of Fame, and everything else is on silver or gold. He gets slippery off ball and claymore on shooting, and he also gets every single playmaking badge that was on him on silver. Defensive wise, I think the only thing they added on to him was box out beast on him, which is not the greatest. But he definitely got pretty well upgraded though in the stats, a little bit better interior, a little bit better in the defense with it all being in the little high 70s. 80s field ball handling, way better in inside scoring, more gets increased, and plus 3 3-pointer, which isn't the greatest. And animations is pretty much the exact same. So Zion Williamson, he's very meh. But he's definitely better than the Amethyst, but I doubt he's going to be better than the Pink Diamond. But moving on to Mr. Vinsanity himself, Vince Carter, small forward shooting guard, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. Hot zones from the corners, from the right wing, and a little bit in the paint. 2 bronzes, 16 silvers, 14 golds, and 5 Hall of Fame badges. Pretty much all the key badges that you want on finishing. Surprisingly enough, he doesn't come with more since, he is probably, if not the best dunker of all time. But surprisingly, he doesn't have any more. But he does have the main ones on Hall of Fame, though, which is helpful. Pretty much every single shooting badge in the game besides limitless range. You guys can add Claymore onto him, but not that big of a deal. Playmaking badges, though, he's definitely very elite as well. Only thing that he's really missing is probably like Dimer, maybe Vice Grip, because if he grabs a board or something like that, he's definitely going to get the ball stripped a lot. Defensive-wise, he has Hall of Fame Pongo Stick, Off-Ball Pass, Pick Dodger, Workhorse, Challenger, and Chase Arms, which is very solid. But he doesn't really get much of defense, so it's definitely going to be lackluster on that defensive side of the floor. In my opinion, I would definitely say run him at your 2. instead of your forward, because a lot of forwards these days are going to be able to body him. But 76, 78 rebounding, 85 steal ball, 86 ball handling, mid 80s, if not high 80s, with a lot of quickness as a defense. 74, 79 interior and block, 97 driving dunk, 92 driving layup. Great shooting, great athleticism besides in the strength, which is a 69. Vince Carter is very, very, very good. Vince Carter based on normal timing, Pro 2 leaner, which is meh. They gave him Michael Jordan dribble style. Okay. CJ McCollum size up, Kobe Bryant. Oh yeah, Vince Carter is probably one of the best shooting guards in the game. The only issue with me is having to upgrade his defense. If you guys can upgrade his defensive stats and his defensive badges and maybe, his finishing a little bit, he'd probably be one of the best 2 guards in the game. But he's definitely a very, very solid card. If y'all have the MT for it, by all means, go out for this card. Next up, our last pink diamond of this set, we have Zion Williamson. And again, this time he has a hot zone from the left corner as well. 3 bronzes, 10 silvers, 18 golds, and 5 Hall of Fame badges. This time he has Hall of Fame Bully onto him, which everyone was talking about, in my opinion, all yesterday about him getting Hall of Fame Bully. He's going to be crazy. But everything else, though, is pretty much the exact same. Everything else just gets a little bit better. He gets more, silver badges and gold badges added onto him. He definitely becomes a lot better, though, in the insight and athleticism and in the shooting with the 81 3-pointer. Defense-wise, he definitely gets well upgraded from those mid-70s to, low 80s. So he's definitely a big upgrade, in my opinion, with the Zions, in my personal opinion. But looking at all these cards, how I rank these, I'll rank Vince Carter number 1. To be honest, I'll probably say Zion number 2, Victor Oladipo number 3, Marcus Smart number 4, number 5 would be Zion, number 6, Tyson Chandler, number 7, Zion Amethyst, and then lastly, Ben Wallace. The only reason why I say Ben Wallace is last just because you don't know what he's going to give you on the offensive end, and Zion will give you a lot more, but less on defense. So it's kind of like a 1A, 1B. But this point in the video, we're going to be going over the Iguodala card here. Let's look at his stats and stuff like that. Shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", 6'11" wingspan. Pretty much similar hot zones to every other guard that we've seen. 1 bronze, 14 silver and gold, and 3 Hall of Fame badges. Very solid finishing badges all around. Pretty good shooting badges as well. Still can't hold range, but he definitely can hold space creator, volume shooter, and guard up, and green machine, and blinders as well. Great playmaking badges, and as well as that amazing defense as well. Wow, that defense is actually locked. Look at the stats here, though. Defense, just like his badges, all in very high stats there besides the block, which is a 78, but you can easily boost that up. 77, 79 rebounding, 86 speed ball, 86 ball handling, 95 driving dunk, high 80s, low 90s on the athleticism besides the strength, and great shooting. Tendencies, 85 block and shock and steal. Iguodala based on normal time, Pro 2 leaner. Michael Jordan based with Kobe Bryant size up. Oh my goodness, y'all. This Iguodala is so worth it. This Iguodala is so worth it. And if you guys want to know how to get him, you get Iguodala by doing the same thing you did with Lamar Odom. You need 25 clutch time offline games, 25 triple threat online games, win 15 games of unlimited, that kind of stuff. It's the same exact thing as Lamar Odom. It's just this time you're grinding for Iguodala. But at this point in time, if you guys missed out on Odom, I'm pretty sure you guys lost out that opportunity. But looking at this Iguodala card, though, he is definitely the best card probably in this entire set, and he's free. But all around, though, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. That's my opinion on these new cards of this new intensity set in NBA 2K23 Myteam. And with all that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.